Hey guys, I'm here to get into the straight story, which is directed by David Lynch, released in the year of 1999. And this is just one of the most just beautiful and subtle projects I've ever seen, which is just an incredibly simple way of perceiving this extraordinarily simple kind of story. Just very laid back kind of atmosphere all throughout. As Richard Farnsworth just is out to just travel on by way of his tractor on the road just a couple hundred miles just to see his brother at an elderly age. And it's just a groundbreakingly depiction and performance from start to finish. This Angela Badalamenti soundtrack is just uniquely warm, and it kind of feels like David Lynch just kind of utilizes his ultimate kind of love for just rural countryside kind of perspective, and it just resonates and enlightens deeply. This is, I think, his ultimate summation of all that, and it's just kind of a story of a man who just looks forward to having a night to stargaze with his brother. There's just all kinds of just wonder here that reminds me most of Wim Wenders' atmosphere. It seems like Lynch is really taking notes from that within its soft shades of humanity. And it's just, Farnsworth just encounters all kinds of just memorable characters and leaves all kinds of just fascinating discussion dialogue, which makes this just a very three-dimensional kind of portrayal. And it's just very subtle all throughout. And it's just atmospheric. It has a wonderfully laid-back sort of atmosphere. And I think it's just one of the most beautiful I've ever seen. A very original moment in Lynch's filmography, when he really just kind of just it's perhaps the only moment ever, along with Elephant Man and somewhat close to this tone. Also, it's just like he strips down the weirdness and just kind of looks at the beauty in a scenario. And this is kind of the moment he does that full on, and all this is just really wonderful from start to finish. It's just, again, all the characters that Farnsworth meets along the way. It's just you can see how they just represent like different shades of his subconscious in its own kind of way, and yeah, there's just something uniquely calming about this project. It's very laid back, and something about it just feels really good from start to finish, and how this extent of warmth is depicted.